Hi, my name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute ballet class. Today we will be improving your posture, strength, flexibility, and balance, all while discovering the joy and artistry of classical ballet. Today you will need a chair and a mat. The mat is optional, but I like to use the mat because I feel it minimizes some of the risk of slipping. Today I'll be doing the class in barefoot. You can do the class in barefoot or you can do it in tennis shoes. I wouldn't recommend socks unless you have non-slip socks. I'll be demonstrating exercises in the chair, and you can do the entire class in the chair if you like. But I will also be demonstrating exercises behind the chair with both hands on the chair, or off to the side with one hand, or the other side with the other hand. Make sure that you have plenty of water close by and that you stay hydrated. Let's begin. Classical ballet is an art form enriched in grace and elegance, but it's also a very athletic art form, and often the grace and beauty masks how difficult it can be sometimes. So, with that said, let's establish our posture. First, we want our spine to be as straight as possible. Our abdominals are pulled in, but we're still able to breathe. Our shoulders and our shoulder blades are gliding down our backs, creating a sense of elegance and ease, even though we do feel that work. You can have your hands on the chair, or maybe even scoot a little forward so that you have a little bit more mobility in your legs. Or you can place your hands down with your thumbs forward. Place your feet firmly planted on the floor. Your feet are parallel with your feet, knees, and hips all in one straight line. And we'll start with feet articulation. So, keeping your toes on the floor, lift your right heel up, and now pull your abdominals in as you lift your knee and point your toe lightly on the floor. Then place the ball of the foot down and place the heel down. Let's practice on the other side. Lift your left heel up. Let your toe point by lifting your knee a little bit. Then place the ball of the foot down and bring it down. So I'll demonstrate 4 in sitting, and then I'll stand up and show that version. Here we go. Demi-point, full point. Pull those abs in, try not to lean back. Demi-point and down. Again, right leg. Demi-point, full point, demi-point, down. Demi-point, full point, demi-point, down. And now if you need your hands on the seat of your chair, you can do that for added support. It also helps keep your back straight. 2, demi-point, and down. Continue, demi-point, full point, demi-point, and down. And this is how it will be with both hands on the chair. We have, and demi-point, full point, demi-point, down, demi-point. That's 8 with the right leg. Let's go with the left. And demi-point, full point, demi-point, down. Notice how I'm lifting the toe and keeping all my weight on my standing leg when I lift that toe. Excellent. Demi-point, full point, demi-point, and down. Excellent. So continuing, we'll go back into a parallel plie with passe. So when you're sitting, it's a little bit more challenging to plie, so I'm going to ask you to simply slide your legs out a little bit and then slide them in. And let me show you how that looks like from the side. Hold the back of your chair, hold the seat of your chair, and you can scoot forward on your chair a little bit. You're going to slide out, bring your legs in, lift your heels up, and put them down. Notice my spine stays absolutely straight. So we slide out and in, heels up and down. Out, in, heels up and down. Continue there. So allow me to show you with both hands on the chair. We'll start with the demi-plie. Knees bend directly over the toes. You'll have bend. Notice my knees are directly over my toes. And extend. Now squeeze your glutes and rise up onto the balls of your feet. Now this is very important right here. You want to avoid your ankles from rolling out on the outside here. So keep the weight centered in the middle of both feet and have your heels together and down. Let's go for 8 repetitions of that. So remember, sitting in the chair, you're gonna slide out, in, heels up, heels down, holding that posture. Ready? Pliés with relevés. We bend, we straighten. Now squeeze your glutes and abs, rise up and lower. We have bend, we're starting slow, and stretch. And feel that posture, almost as if that posture is lifting you onto the balls of your feet. Bend, 2, this is a plié, and this is a relevé. 2, and down, 2. We have bend for 2, and lift for 2, rise up for 2, and lower. 2 more, and bend. 2, extend for 2, rise up, 2, and lower. 1 more, bend, 2, extend for 2, rise up for 2, and lower. Excellent. So coming back to your chair, but you can also do this next exercise standing behind the chair. I'll show in sitting first. Now we go into port-de-bras, which means carriage of the arms. Place your arms down by your sides, sitting or standing, with your thumbs out. Okay. Lift your arms slightly below shoulder height. Again, any range is fine. If you want to stay down here, that's fine too. Or even if you want to go a little bit higher than slightly below, that's fine too. Now imagine with your thumbs out that you're hugging your hands around a big beach ball or somebody you love. Okay. And this is first position of the arms in classical ballet. Now, keeping your arms in that position, notice there's a rounded oval shape in my arms. It creates a graceful line, but it also really works your arms. And you're opening it. Let's say you have 2 or 3 family members in there, or 2 or 3 beach balls, or a really big beach ball. And then you're gonna bring it back into first position. So this is second position in classical ballet as you open, and this is first position. Now, once again, you can do this lower if you prefer, but remember that posture. We're constantly lifting those abdominals and that spine. Continue there. I'm gonna show in standing. Now, if you prefer to have one hand on the chair, you can do that too. And over, 2, and 1, 2, and over. Switch hands if you like, and 1, 2, and open, 2, and 1, 2, and open. Excellent, good. All right, so now let's learn first position. We're gonna go into rotation. So a lot of ballet is done with external rotation. Now, we know that the knees bend and they straighten, and that's really all they do. So when we externally rotate our legs outwards, we wanna make sure that it comes from the hip. So just as a little exercise, go ahead and extend your leg out and rotate it outwards. And notice that movement is coming from your hip, right? Same with the other leg. Rotate out and rotate in. That's really important. So we're gonna do an exercise just to make sure that the rotation is coming from your hips and not your knees. Remember, your knees only do one thing. Two things. They bend and they straighten. Excellent. So starting in the chair, come a little bit closer to the edge of your chair, and you have your feet together in parallel. You're gonna keep your heels together. You're just gonna open your knees a little bit, and your toes are gonna go out as a result, and you're gonna come in. Out for 2, in for 2. Out for 2, in for 2. Out for 2, in for 2. Out for 2, and in for 2. If you like, you can add second position and first position arms. Out for 2, and in for 2. 2 more, and in. You can also place your hands on the chair. 2, and in. Excellent. So allow me to show this in standing. I think you can see my feet there pretty well. So hold on, lift your toes and rotate outwards, and rotate inwards. Allow me to stand to the side over here just to make sure that you can see my feet a little bit better. And let's place our hands on our hips. We rotate out for 2 and in for 2. Squeezing the glutes for 2 and in for 2 and out for 2 and in for 2 and out for 2 and in for 2. And you can add the arm, 2 and in for 2. Let's do 3 more like this and in. Thumbs are up, out for 2 and in. And if you're using single arm, use your head, 2 and in. Let's add one more. So in classical ballet, when you add the head to it, it gives it a little style, a little flair, which is a lot more fun. All right, if you're doing single arm, let's go to the other side. And those of you that are sitting in the chair, you can do both arms or single arm as well. Here we have, bring your arm into the first position, your feet are parallel. And as you lift your toes and rotate from your hip, it doesn't have to be a big turned out position. It can be like a small little piece of pizza, that's fine, just as long as it's coming from your hips. You'll open your arms into second position and then rotate your feet back to parallel as you bring the arm back in. Out for 2, in for 2. Out for 2 and breathe. And now add your head and it gives it a little flair. Makes it more fun. Makes me feel like Gene Kelly. And oh, I wish. And in for 2. Out for 2. We're going to add 2 more. And out for 2. And in for 2. Out for 2 and in and bring the hand down. Remember, keep those thumbs up and the transition should feel a lot better. It's a lot of work. It doesn't look like much, but it's a lot of work. Okay, let's move on to pliés in first and second position. So this is a little bit challenging, especially if you're in the chair. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce the second position first, because we just rotated from parallel to first position, right? So again, we're going over basic techniques, fundamental techniques today, so that you have your legs rotated out to the side, okay? And now all I'd like you to do at home, if you're in the chair, is you can press your hands on the front of the seat and just give yourself a little bit of a lift and down. And lift. 2 and down. Just put a little bit of that energy into your legs, holding your posture. And press. It doesn't have to be high at all. I would just like you to feel that ability as if you're bending your knees and straightening your knees. And out for 2 and in for 2. And lift for 2. Even if it's just a little quiver, that's success. 2 and out for 2. Keep going there, up for 2. And I'm going to show the second position plie with my standing behind the chair, legs are wide. We have bend, back stays straight, and up for 2. 2 and up for 2. Good. Reach for 2 and lift for 2. 1, 2 and lift. We have 2 more. Bending and straightening. Back stays straight. Knees are directly over your toes. Option to do with one arm and in. Head goes out with the arm and in and out. 2 and in. Beautiful. And out. 2, you got to make it beautiful. Other side, we go. Out. So while you're doing that in standing, I'm going to show a variation on the chair. Keep going. Out for 2. You're still standing. So for those of you at home on the chair, all I'd like you to do, I think you have one more for those of you that are standing. Let's go together, starting with the right arm again. We'll go out for 2 and in. Out, lengthen, and in. Good. Out for 2 and in. And out for 2 and in. Switch sides. Arm in first, holding it there. And we open. Out for 2 and in. You're sliding your leg out for 2 and in. And out for 2, in. You have 4 and in. and 3. And so you're still getting that leg work, like the guys that are standing. And 1, 2, and in. Beautiful. Bring your legs back to parallel. I'm going to stay in the chair for now. I'd love to introduce the 5th position arm. So we'll bring our palms forward, thumbs out, lifting our arms up to 2nd position. Now keeping your thumbs lifted up, you can go as high as you want. Ideally, we'd love to go to here and give that lift. Take your gaze a little bit higher. Then open back out. This is 2nd position, and this is 1st position. We go from 1st to 2nd, lifting all the way up to high 5th. There is a low 5th too, but we're not going to do that right now. 2nd position, and in. Now here's a version if you don't want to go that high. 1, 2, lifting up just to reach, and you can still feel that energy, and then back down to 2nd position, 2, and coming in. Beautiful. 2. Let's try it a little faster. 1, little lift as high as you want, and open. Let your spirit lift when you lift your arms, and in. I'll show standing, and open, and lift, and open, and bring them in. Let's do one more. Deep breath, hold that posture, shoulders down, open, lift, as high as you like the arms, doesn't have to go all the way, and open, and in. Excellent. Bring your hands down. Give it a little bit of a rest. I'd love to teach you now dégagés. So there's these little kicks that go off the floor. Let me start sitting, please. I'll show you sideways. So you brush the foot forward, you extend the knee as much as you can, and you point the toe just off the floor. Then you touch your toe to the floor and slide in. If you get a little cramp here and there, because if you're not used to pointing your feet, sometimes they can cramp here and there, just go ahead and shake it out, let it rest, and once it subsides, just join right back in, okay? Let's do 4. Dégagé. Brush, 2, and then slide in, and 2. Reach out, still maintain that posture, 2, and in. Let me show standing, holding the chair. You have brush, just off the floor, and back. If you need a little bit more room, you can stand a little bit to the side and let your toe go in front of that chair, 2, and up. Let's do the other leg. So you're going to transfer and shift over to the other side if you're sitting. And I'm going to show the dégagé with both hands on the chair. You also have the option to place one hand on the chair. Hold here and dégagé, reach, toe lifts off the floor and back. Holding that posture, and we have out for 2, hold it there, and brush it in for 2. Abs are pulling in strong, and you have brush for 2, good, and in for 2, and brush for 2, and in. Excellent. Okay, so now I'd love to bring you into the grand battement, which is big kicks. Don't worry, they can be as big as you like. Let me show you from sitting. Basically what we just did, the only thing you would have to do is see if you can lift your leg just a little bit higher and a little bit straighter. So how that would look is, remember the abdominals are integral to lifting your legs. Back stays straight, one hand on the back of the chair, the other hand on the seat of the chair. Brush and lift the leg as far as you can and down. You go out, lifting and down. So how that would look, let's say if we did it faster for a little bit more dynamic. We go out, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you can stay there if you like, and simply do the other leg. And I'll show the grand battement with the other leg, both hands on the chair. So I'm just gonna come around this way so you can see. We have brush, 2, and down, 2, brush, 2. And for those of you that would like to do the grand battement with one hand on the chair, you can lift it up here overhead into your high fifth. You have 1, 2. How that would look from the front is brush, 2, and down. So we're using our second leg, those of us sitting on the chair, 2 hands on the chair, or 1 hand on the chair, or 1 hand on the chair, arm high fifth. And down 1 more, and 1, 2, and through. Lift and open, excellent. Okay, very nice. So we've gone into pliés, tendus, port de bras in first and second and fifth position. Let's go into a port de corps, which is carriage of the body. So what we'll do now is we will lift our arms, but also bend the body. Allow me to show this in sitting. Okay. Now, you can do this in second position if you like. Okay, those of us standing will stand in first position. Bring your arm into first position, your right arm. Open out to the side. And lift the arm as high as you like overhead. So you can go here, here, or here. Simply bend to the side and you're going to look over that shoulder. Notice that how it gives it a little bit of an elegance to it, a little bit of style. Come up and then lower the arm. Bring your second arm into first position. Open to second. Notice I'm looking at my hand. I'm going to follow my hand with my head as high as I like. And when I'm ready to bend over to the side, I'm going to look over the shoulder and lift. And this is the carriage of the body, port de corps to the side and in. Let's try this once again. Out, lift, look at the hand, up and over, look at the shoulder, over the shoulder, and up, 2, and in. Switch hands, lift first, open. Just by following my hand with my eyes, it has a sense of dancing to it that I really enjoy. And open, 2, and up. Continue sitting. I'm going to show first position, and 1, and 2. Lift, and open, switch hands. You go first, open second. Lift up and over. And lift, and in. Once again, 1, up and over, lift, and in. Switch sides and open, up and over, and lift, and in, hands down. Beautiful. Okay, one more thing I'd love to show you today, balances. Have you ever done a pony? It's a lot like that, but classical ballet was pretty much invented by Louis XIV in France, so I think it was a little bit earlier than the pony. But I'm pretty sure this is where the pony came from, and it's the balance. So we'll basically take a pony. We're going to go right, left, 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 right, left. And we're going to add arms to that. So start first position, open. We have right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So my arms are moving from first and second position, up and 2, balance. Now notice there's a little bit of a lateral flexion in my spine and a little bit of a twist, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Let's take a breather. I'm going to show this standing now. Those of you in the chair, please continue in the chair, but of course my dream for you would be to come out of the chair and dance up here. But either way, we're having a good time. So, let's take this here. Let's pretend we have the chair. Let's have the chair in front of us for now. You'll have feet first. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's use one arm. In, 2, 3. Look to the arm. Look away. 2 more. 1. In, 2, 3. And if you just want to step side and step in, that's fine. Breathe. Let's do the other side. Arm in first. And we're going to go left. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. And left, right, left. And right, left, right. Good job. Okay. Now, let's add a little challenge to it. We're going to do the same feet in sitting and standing. And we're going to take right, left, right. Thumb up, left, right, left, bend over. Now here's your options. You can do arms here, or up and over. Here we go. Let's see if we can alternate them. That would be fun. And we go. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, arm overhead, left, right, left. One more. And in, and open, and up. Good. Let's change sides. Arm in first, to the left. Open, in. Open, over. One more. Open, in, open, over. Okay. Last one. Take a deep breath. Let's try to put them both together. I'll show without the chair, but you have the option to use the chair. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Right, left, right, left. Keep those thumbs up. Left, over, and over. Right, left, up and over. We've got one more. Let's go. And 1, 2, and over, and over. And finish there. Good. So every ballet class ends with a reverence. Basically, it's to thank the teachers and each other for a wonderful time dancing. So what we'll do is we'll simply open the arm here and we'll look here. Ladies, you would curtsy. Gentlemen, you will bow. So if you're in the chair and you want to curtsy, I'm going to say just bring the foot behind, give a little curtsy here. And then you lift your arm first, open second, you look to the other side, let's say the audience, right? And over here. And gentlemen, we simply step to one side, we open, and we bow our heads. And we come up to the other side, open, and bow our heads. So that would complete our ballet class today. Thank you so much for joining me. I had great fun. Have a wonderful evening.